Hi everybody, it's Donna here, occasionally Jaja, and I'm here with a project share. I know it's probably been almost 8 months and I haven't done a video. Life has gotten in the way with 3 grown children, marriages. I've got another one getting married in June. It's just been crazy for me, and I have a grandson who is 3.5, and so needless to say, I've been busy. And you have to excuse me right now because I'm fighting a cold. I have a head cold. But I did want to do a quick video to let you know I'm still alive and kicking. And I've gotten so many shares to do with you that I want to do with you. But right now, I think I'll just show you, because a few of you have asked me how I've been doing and what I've been doing. So I thought I'd do a little video and show you a couple of things that I've been working on. I got others in the pipeline that I'm working on in between working and everything else. But right now, I just wanted to show you, I've decorated a couple of bottles. And these were my latest, just bring it up close so you can see it. So this bottle I got at a thrift store. The stopper comes out, and I believe it was Victoria's Secret. I don't know if it had bubble bath or bath oils or whatever in it, but this is the bottle. And the bottle actually was a clear bottle. I took this perfume label, printed it out, and put it on there. Now, like I said, this was a clear bottle, but as you can see, it's pink. And it's not on the outside. What I did do is I poured paint on the inside, and I just rolled the bottle around till all the paint coated the inside of the bottle. Then I had to drain it upside down till the paint came out, and it takes a while to dry, no doubt. But then I just embellished it with some antique wedding appliques. This little piece here, I believe I got that from Amy Love's store. And let's see, I'll show you the type of paint that I used. It's just a regular acrylic. Oops, sorry for the shaking. I just bumped the camera. It's the regular acrylic paint. You know, you can get at Walmart. These are $1 a piece, and so I figured even if I used, you know, one whole bottle of paint in a bottle for $1, but with this one, I probably used maybe 1/3 of the bottle, and a lot came out. But yeah, that was the step that I did with that one. The next one I did, I'm working on. I haven't done it, but I just thought I'd show you this. This actually was a wine bottle, and I actually bought the wine because I like the bottle. And I'm one of those people, I think I've said before in a previous video, that when I buy a bottle of wine, I'm attracted to the labels. That's a little crazy, but anyway. So I'm working on this one. It does have an embossed glass piece here. I left this label on. This was the wine, Lady Lola. And I did take the neck off, the one that was around the neck off as well. But this one I did a little bit different so that it's a little bit more translucent. This bottle is a very, very light green. So the other one was clear. This bottle is a light green glass. So I left this here so you could see. I used a cream colored paint on the inside, which gave it this very soft, minty green look. So I will be doing that, and when I do, I will show you. It has a wooden stopper. Okay, so that's the next one that I will be working on, but I thought it was a pretty shape too. And this one I need your opinion on. This one I really had a lot of fun doing, and I haven't glued it together yet because I haven't decided what I want to do, but I do want your opinion on it. And this is my favorite, of course. I don't think you can see it all. Let me move this one out of the way. Oops. And this one, I'll have to bring my camera up a little so you can get the whole thing. If you can see it. it's in a powder blue. And let me just bring it a little forward here. I don't know how well this is going to focus. I'll have to bring it up close. But let me just show you the stopper first. And this was a decanter, a liquid decanter. I think I got it at Goodwill for $1. So this is a very light blue. Again, I poured the paint on the inside, rolled it around to give it some pretty color. And I found a pretty, I think I got that at Joann's. I believe it's like a button or something for a bracelet, jewelry making. And the rest of it, let me just show you. I really like this label. If you can see that, isn't that, it's so pretty. And so I use the rhinestones, wrap those around there. I get these great tassels, and I have to tell you, I got them at Michael's when they were 50% off. I think and I went back, I think I hit 3 or 4 different Michael's because I love these tassels. They're so vintage. They're a silvery bead, and I want to use them on a lot of my books, my fabric books and wall hangings when I get a couple of minutes to do them. But anyway, so I just took a wedding dress applique, and then I had this blinged out there. It almost looks like hearts that I added along the bottom. So the back I left pretty plain. I didn't want, because I wanted the paint to show through. I wanted to see the blueness of it. But what I want your opinion on is this, and that is I really thought I would go a little, I put it on and then I took it off, but as you know, I do that a lot with things. I put it together, I take it apart, I put it together because I change my mind. But tell me what you think about this. Okay, so there it is. But then I put this on and I thought, oh, that's it. You know, I really thought that was neat. Let me just pick this up behind it so you can see how it looks. Disregard the back of this picture frame. So that's the bottle, and I thought that would be so awesome on a, you know, in the craft room as displayed with the other bottles, you know, next to it. And when I get the other one done, just in a grouping, you know, so just a grouping of my bottles together. So, but let me, if you want in the remarks underneath or comment section, just let me know what you think of that crown, with or without. That's all I need to know. I'm still undecided. All right. So, that said, I have to tell you, in the time that I've been away, I haven't been crafting that much. I've done a few things, but let me tell you, I have been shopping my brains out. And you know, only because I swear it's an illness. I can't stay away from some of the shops and things like that, especially the thrift stores. So I've been collecting a lot of things, and I've recently been getting into textiles and you know, old vintage pieces so that I can tear them apart. Whether it's the lace, the buttons, whatever. I've tried not to buy any more of, you know, these type things because I can only have so much. But that said, my stash is huge. It is so big now. But what I wanted to tell you, for those of you that live in the New England states, I think, and in New York, New Jersey, they may have some, but definitely, I think Maine. I know for sure New Hampshire, Massachusetts. They have, in Rhode Island, they have Ocean State job lots, and I know I've shown you a couple of things that I've gotten there in the past, and I have to tell you, it's in my craft room right now, and it's loaded with stuff, but I bought 2 of these. A lot of you gals look at the videos, and you see those turquoisey or mint green craft carts that are, a lot of the gals have in their craft room. You know, they're 3 shelves, and they're from IKEA. They're anywhere from $100 to $150 on the internet. You can see them. Well, Ocean State Job Lots has some that are very, very similar. and they are for $39. And I bought two because the colors are so pretty. And I know, I'll put something on in them for sure. But I wanted to share that with you. So if some of you have been looking for those 3-tier mint green whatever in the New England area, check out Ocean State Job Lots. They've had them over the Christmas holiday, and the one closest to me, one of them in New Hampshire, still has some. So you might want to get out there and get that. The other thing with Ocean State Job Lots I did want to share is I also picked these up. I'll put this here and bring the camera over and down. So these were Christmas ornaments. As you can see, it just looks like paper petals that are wrapped on this. But I thought, how awesome would that be for a Tussie Mussy? And this was at Ocean State Job Lots. And I've never seen these as a Christmas ornament. And this one here was $1.99. And I thought, well, for $1.99. And then they had two sizes. And they have this big one. And this one was $2.99. So this one was $3. But you can see the size difference between the two of them. And I thought, the hard work is done there. It's already got these pretty paper. You can see the striations in the paper as well, the embossed. So those were kind of a neat buy. I thought maybe for those of you that like to maybe make some. And there was something else. Oh, I was just at Michael's this weekend. Actually, I was there yesterday. And this weekend, right now, all their Christmas decorations are 80% off. And so, regularly those, ornaments that were $4.99 or $3.99, 20 cents on a dollar, so you're paying less than $1. It's like 80 cents an ornament. And Michael's had, not Michael's, I'm sorry, Hobby Lobby. And Hobby Lobby had some beautiful ornaments. So if you're not doing anything this weekend, you want to get out there and take a look at that. And lastly, my daughter just bought a house down in, it's almost on the Cape Cod. And actually she's building a home and has nothing. And she's going to be poor now going forward because she's got a mortgage. And so what I've been doing is I've been trying to help her along with some of her furnishings. And so I've been thrifting and I've been redoing lamps. And that's what a lot of my time has been doing. I've been making lampshades and things like that. She loves vintage too. But I have to show you this. I want to try to make one of these. And I picked up some dishes. But if you can just find an old, as you can see, this was brown, this picture frame. And it was spray painted, as you can see, white and distressed. But look what they did. How many times do we find these little matching plates? They're not the saucers, but it doesn't mean you can't use a cup saucer. But with these bone china, mismatched plates and things, look at how cute this is. Let me see if I can just pick that up for you. Look at that. Now, I can either hang it sideways. I figured for her bedroom, one of her, spare bedrooms. Of course, I tell her it's my bedroom because she's almost 3 hours away, and when I come down, it's always overnight. So you can either hang it this way or, more upright like this. But how cute is that? What they did is they took fabric and backed the back of the picture frame in the fabric and just glued on the plates after painting and distressing. Awesome idea. And so they had two of them that kind of matched a little bit. So I did pick those up for her, and I thought I'd try to make some myself with plates that I've collected. The other thing I've been doing too is I've been into the vintage, from the 30s, the 40s, vintage floral shabby chic fabrics, and I have been on a hunt, and I have gotten so many of those. I'm going to be covering some boxes. I've got some cigar boxes that I'm going to be covering, and I bought another box, but I'll show you those as I go along, and God willing, I can fit this all in with everything else that's going on in my life. So anyway, that's it for now. I just want to say I hope everybody has a happy, healthy new year, prosperous for everybody, and you know, that everybody has their health and life is good in 2017. That's it for now. I'll talk to y'all soon. Take care. Bye now.